It gives people a sense of optimism because we're talking about hope. And I think it makes people feel better. You know, the questions are about what do you really want in your life? What are the quality, what describe the quality of life that you would like in your future? And so I think people don't always have opportunities to talk about those subjects. And I think we create this space, you know, in both coaching with individuals and with groups where people get to talk about what their best hopes are for the future. And I think that's why I find it such an energizing and exciting approach.
It's amazing to see how within minutes and sometimes less than 10 minutes, you have somebody changing their perspective and really finding their best hope that they want to focus on and work with.
I agree. I like that approach as well. And the reason it often takes a lot less time than other, you know, like psychoanalytical approaches is because we don't do a deep dive into the problem.
Yeah.
And the reason we don't is because even if you understand, you know, the what happened in the past, it's not necessarily going to help you move forward and find the life that you want. So that's one thing that really distinguishes the solution-focused approach.
A lot of times we come in with this big picture. We feel like we are going to come out fully changed, you know, with a new perspective on life. But I find that with this approach, sometimes it's sort of small things, small changes that we notice or new discoveries we make. And they're often driven by where we are at and what's happening to us, what situations we are in.
I think what you're mentioning is the idea that small changes in perspective can have create major life changes. I remember talking to a person who had really was unemployed and was really struggling with being unemployed to a point where she was afraid to even go out of her house. And we went through the session and I said to her, so when you're feeling, you know, really at your best, what will be the first thing you'll notice tomorrow morning? And she thought about it and she said, I would have a hot breakfast. Ah. And I love that because it was so personal. It was just something I would never have thought about. But she said that would be the beginning of this change. And sure enough, it was about a week later, she got a job.